Bonjour everyone, my name is Noah and welcome back to my channel. I apologize if the quality of this video isn't the best. I am actually filming on my phone because my camera right here decided to give up on me on the moment I started to film. So if you've watched my last video, you probably remember that at the end I asked you guys to choose between two video ideas. The first one was a skincare routine, which by the way, my skin cleared up a little, so it was either the food or just Paris in general, or a fitness routine video. So I looked through the comments and people DMing me on Instagram, and it looked like the fitness routine video was a little bit more of interest for you guys. So here I am. Start this video by saying that of course I am in no way a professional trainer or an expert or even the best at the gym. I actually just started working out a few months ago in March or April of 2019, but I have seen some progress and I've been able to build a little bit of muscle from my skinny ass. So I thought I would just share some tips and tricks and tell you guys how I did to go from this to this. Of course, I'm not exactly where I want to be yet. I haven't reached my goals in terms of fitness or even the amount of times that I go to the gym every week without crying or pretending like I'm sick. But if these tips can be useful to you or just get you on the way to the gym, that would make me the happiest person. So yeah, let's just jump right into the video and discuss those tips. So the first thing that I'll touch upon is the one I just discussed, and it's the amount of time you go to the gym / the consistency. I didn't actually start working out last year in March or April. I had been going to the gym before. The only difference is that I just started being consistent with it and setting myself a number of times or just a time of the day that I wanted to go to the gym and sticking with it. I had been going to the gym, I think throughout college. I went here and there, but never really stuck to it. Anytime I could go see friends or study or go out or anything, that would be more important to me than the gym. And I think that's why I pretty much didn't gain any weight or muscle in that time period. So my first advice would be consistent. Set a goal for yourself, an amount of times that you want to go every week, and stick to it no matter how hard you think it is. In 2020, I decided that I would try to go 4 to 5 times a week. That's pretty much what I did last year. I kind of fell down to 2 to 3 times a week towards the end of the year, so I really want to pick back up. What's worked with me is I do Monday, Tuesday, and then a rest day on Wednesday, and then I do Thursday, Friday, and then rest day for Saturday and Sunday. We'll talk a little bit about rest right after, but basically work around your schedule, whether it's work or school or anything that you're doing, and try to fit in those times and tell yourself that you have to go or you're a bad person. No, you're not. So the second tip is that little bit about rest. When I started working out, I was super motivated. I had saved so many pictures of beautiful bodies on Instagram and just wanted to look like them. And I wasn't letting myself rest. Now there's two kinds of rest that we can talk about. There's the rest at the gym in between your sets and when you're working out, and then there's the rest, like a rest day without pressing on your muscle. The first few weeks / month that I started working out, I basically would go every day because I wanted to reach those goals and I was super motivated and I just wanted to go through with it. And it's not until one of my friends, Gregory, talked to me about rest that I realized how important it was. The thing about building muscle is that when you're working out, you're actually stressing all your muscles and kind of breaking them apart so that they grow stronger and bigger, hopefully. But if you don't let time for your muscles to grow in between those kind of aggressive workouts, you're gonna keep working them out and end up hurting yourself, which thankfully didn't happen to me. So that's why in my workout week, I just try to put a stop in the middle, 1 day on Wednesday and then 2 days on Saturday and Sunday, even though sometimes I do work out. I try to have at least 1 day of rest for 2 days of workouts, and I don't work out the same group of muscles 2 days in a row. That's a lie. I try not to. So when I said be consistent with your workouts, try to also be consistent with your rest because you want those muscles to be able to grow back and not hurt yourself. On to the third tip, and it's not really that important of a tip, but it's what motivated me and helps me at the gym all the time, is build yourself a playlist that you like and that you enjoy listening to, because music changes everything when you work out. It changes the pace at which you're going, it changes your motivation level, it changes how happy you are. Either find a playlist that you like or build yourself one. I know I have a playlist that I listen to consistently. I'll put the link in the description box down below, but there's this playlist called Dance Party on Spotify, and it's basically pop songs that are like motivating slash remixes that make it kind of more exciting and pumped. And I think my phone moved. I have a frame. How long has this been going on? My apologies, had some technical difficulties with this tripod, which is not meant for an iPhone. Now, this fourth tip is actually what made the biggest difference to me. It's what really changed the way I worked out and what pushed me to be consistent, helped me with rest, and really helped me grow, and what I would advise everyone to do, even though it's a little tedious and kind of annoying to do, but it is to keep track of every workout, every exercise, and every weight that you lift. If you do your workouts regularly without keeping track in some way or another, there are chances that you will forget what weight you were lifting that one week if you go to a different gym and they don't have the same equipment, or if you take a break for a week and you just end up forgetting where you were at, or you can't see how long you've been training that one muscle with a certain weight, then it makes it complicated for you to lift heavier and just progress in your fitness journey. I just started a note on my phone for each one of my workouts with the list of exercises that I'm going to do, the number of reps, the number of sets that I'm going to do, and then every time I go to the gym, I add the date and the weight that I lifted. That allows me to remember when I go back to the gym the week after or a few days later what I lifted and what I should lift this time, and it also allows me to know when it's time for me to move on to a higher weight. So the rule that I have is if I can do 3 workouts with all the reps and all the sets with no issue with a certain weight, then I am able to add 5 pounds to it and just move on to a heavier. It is kind of tedious, but it's super important. It's really what made the biggest difference to me. So my biggest advice in this video, if you have to take away one thing, it would be to start this note in your phone. I do one for every type of muscle, so like workout days that I do, if I do chest and arms, or back and abs, or legs. But do whatever works for you, if it's on paper or if it's in your notes, or yeah, that's pretty much the 2 options you have. But please keep track of what you do. Now, I probably can't make a fitness routine slash advice video without touching upon the nutrition side of things. I know that your nutrition, I don't know how to say that word, is a really important part of building muscle, whether it is you're trying to gain weight or lose weight or get more toned. What you eat is obviously going to impact what your body looks like and how you feel, and if you're able to work out or you're just too tired. Now, once again, I'm probably the least person to tell you what to eat or how to live your life. You know what? Go ahead and do whatever you want. But I will tell you what worked for me, or at least what is working. I don't eat really healthy and I don't eat really well all the time. I do eat like a salad for lunch every day of the week when I'm at work. And then for dinner, usually either skip dinner or get McDo or Sal Cook's Mexican food. So now that I talk about it, I realize that I probably shouldn't give you any advice on this, and I probably should try to fix my own diet. But in terms of what you put into your body, I will touch upon 2 things, and these are 2 products that I take to work out. It's one, pre-workout, and the second thing is protein. So the thing about pre-workout, and I was super skeptical about it at first, I thought it was either something scary that people did when they like went to the gym all the time, and I was just terrified of it for some reason, or that it was bullshit and that it wasn't gonna do anything. But I decided to give it a try. I just went into a fitness store and got some pre-workout. Sal had used some before and convinced me that it was worth a shot and that he liked it and that it worked for him, so I just tried it, and it's honestly made a pretty big difference. Pre-workout is basically a product that's supposed to give you more energy that you take before the gym to be kind of pumped for the gym. This is what mine looked like. It is called Ghost Legend Pre-Workout. This is basically a powder that you mix in with water before you work out. It looks like this, a little bit like cocaine. I usually put 1 scoop in 8 to 12 ounces of water and shake it well, and I drink that 30 minutes before my workout, and then by the time my face starts tingling a little, I know it's time for me to go to the gym. So pre-workout has been really helpful in giving me that little boost of energy right before the gym. The second thing is the protein, and it has to do with my goal of gaining weight. I used to be very, very skinny, did not have any kind of muscle, and I was super self-conscious about it, and I always had a really hard time gaining weight. I could eat as much as I could and it just wouldn't happen. So making sure that I have a lot of protein intake makes sure that I can give those muscles the things they need in order to grow. I try to eat as much protein as I can in my diet with a lot of lean meat and turkey and chicken and eggs as much as I can, but it's not always enough. So I do have a protein supplement. This thing that I've been using is called Gainful. It's a subscription model. By the way, not sponsored. This video is not sponsored in any way. Neither this or whatever else I talked about. These are just the things that I've been using consistently for the past like 8 months and that have helped me. Gainful is really cool. It's like a subscription. You basically put in your goals, some stats about yourself, what you want to achieve, blah, blah, blah. And they make you a personalized blend. That's why it says Noah on the packaging. It's another powder. This does not taste like anything, but it's also delivered with these flavor sticks. So you just put a scoop or two of this protein powder into some milk, and then you add your flavor stick if you want, and then you just shake it and drink it after you work out. I usually try to take it like within 15 minutes after I'm done working out. Flavor sticks, this is peanut butter cup. I don't really like that. My favorite is honestly vanilla or cookies and cream. That's really good. As I said, it's a subscription model, so it's supposed to be delivered every month, but because I forget it a lot of times, I am kind of struggling to go through with it. This is like my 3rd pack, I think, in 6 months maybe. So I probably need to be more consistent with that, but you're also able to push back your orders if you still have powder, or to order some more if you need some. Now, a little disclaimer, I know it feels weird and kind of scary to take things just to work out, or at least it did to me. These 2 last pieces of advice are not necessary at all. I started working out without pre-workout and protein, and I still achieved some results, so take it if you want, but you don't need it. All right, I hope that wasn't too much. I think that's about it for the pieces of advice that I had for this fitness routine video. I know I'm not showing any exercises or like actually showing you my workout, and if that's something that you guys want, please let me know in the comment section, because I'm happy to do that. You know, you're all gonna make fun of my form because it's probably shit because I don't have a trainer and I don't really know what I'm doing. But I thought putting these pieces of advice and little tricks out there first would be more important, because these are the things that made a big difference. Make your list with your workouts and keep track of your weights. And also drink some water, like a lot of water. But yeah, if that was helpful, please leave this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media. The links are in the description box down below. You can also click the little bell button next to the subscribe button to be notified whenever I post, because I said in 2020 I will film at least a video every 2 weeks. So I need to get on that. And please let me know what videos you'd like me to film in the comment section down below. If you want a more like showing you my workout video, let me know. That's about it. Bye. I love you. Why am I so awkward? Okay.